can hear a man complaining in the background. Listen to this. You can see him being led away. Kizz Daniels, you're going for it. You've caused damage to this country. You must go in for it. Please send me stars if you're watching live on Facebook. If you're
I'm still at the police station, that the phrase. I will call you, I will try and do this interview again. We are still at the station right now.
Where
when
are
I
you
finish, now? I'm in Tanzania and I'm still at the station right now.
Oh, you're the guy.
Yeah, I would like to do an interview on this. We are still at the station. Let me see. This is my lawyer. This is the police station right now.
Oh, wow. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, when I finish, I will drop you a direct message.
Okay, please. Let me have this. How long do you think it will take us? People are actually waiting in line. If you can give us 5
probably
minutes.
Probably 1 hour. It's been locked up then. It's still at the station now. It's still here.
Oh, wow. Is there anything you can share with us now? Maybe for 2 minutes, then we'll come back and give us.
Yeah, I will give you. I don't know how to give you all the details. This show was premium. I don't know how to explain it.
Just try in your best way, because people are wondering what's going on.
He only said the airline didn't bring his bag. That is why he cannot perform, because his gold chain is not there. And he had a gold chain on his neck. He wanted everything. I bought Harmonize came. I brought in different clothes.
Then your name is what?
Old house. Next door arena. Next door. You understand? Wow. So he said just because his bag was airline didn't bring one of his bag, he cannot perform without his gold on his neck. That show I spent nothing less than $300,000 on that show, because the show was a premium show. I will send you the video of that show. You see, that show wasn't a joke. The table for that show was set for $5,000, and the highest table was set for $10,000.
Wow. Yeah. So,
you know,
so because he didn't have his chain, that is why he didn't perform. Oh my God.
My company is new here. My company is new, and I have an event. I'm in Nigeria.
Okay. Please, what is your name, sir?
My name is Stephen Uwa.
Stephen Uwa.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Stephen Uwa. This is the show. Everything. I have all the contract with Polo. Polo is the one who I booked Kizz Daniel directly from. Polo cried all night trying to beg this guy, please go to this show. Polo cried. Calling from America, Polo cried. Polo cried.
All right. Let me let you handle what is going on in the police station. If you have any updates, would like to know, you are our Nigerian. Else really did this to you, then I'm registering my disappointment now. If Kizz Daniels truly did this to you,
bro, I paid this guy $60,000 to perform on this show. I kneel down on my knees. Bro, you are damaging me. I'm in Nigeria. These people, I'm trying to build my company here. You are going to damage me. Everybody think I fraud them, because I have an event app I just built. I wanted to launch it with Kizz Daniel. I just built this app, event app. I just moved into this market, bro. I beg this guy, don't save my career, save my life, man.
Wow.
I was on table with Kizz Daniel like 5 hours, begging him, kneeling down for him, bro.
I'm not in any way.
Why do you have to kneel down for them?
I just don't want this damage in the next day. The whole venue was damaged. The whole drink, I have sponsor, Martel was there, Pepsi was there. The fridge from Pepsi was destroyed. Martel now is calling us to come and redo. Martel gave us a lot for this sponsorship. Pepsi gave us, Crystal Light gave us money, you know.
What?
Oh, man. I wanted not to make it look I told him, bro, you are my brother. Just imagine you are starting your company is just like 4 months here in this country. You wanted to just blow up, like you somebody that will make you be on the limelight. I have to pay everything. I didn't owe anything, bro. It's not about the money. It's not even about the money aspect of it. Just because your bag airline didn't come with your bag. Just because airline, I'm not the airline. It's not my fault. You have a chain, one chain on your neck. I brought 3 designers at night. Harmonize. I took Harmonize to Turkey around that. I have an office in Turkey as well. I took Harmonize to Turkey around June. 60,000. Yeah. So, you know, Harmonize came at night, bring 3 designers, people that lock shop around 3 o'clock. They bring in clothes from everywhere. This guy cannot choose any one shirt that you want to wear. You know, I was trying to save the situation. Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Now,
Wow.
I was supposed to, we had the biggest show in this country. Let me send you, I don't know, after this, I will send you a video of the show setup.
Please.
It was the maddest. It was the maddest.
It's nice for us to see this. Wow. Wow. I'm sure
that guy is heartless, man. Bro.
I'm
He's
sure
been doing this since 2016.
really know how to say this, but if what you are saying is true, because I also have, for the sake of fairness, I also have
bro, I have all the messages from Polo, and Polo was crying at night, man. I don't know.
Add Polo in this video. Polo is my very good friend. My neighbor.
He will tell you. He's still begging me that we should give him a chance to perform on Wednesday to make sure he pay for the damages. The lawyer is here, but that the damages has already been done. Everything, people get injured yesterday at the event.
Wow. Wow.
It's so painful, man.
Wow.
I was just a foreigner.
I speak Nigerian, but how do this? Nigerians are fraudsters.
Bro, I have company in Turkey. I'm based in Turkey. I am the CEO of Big Step and Big Dreams.
Okay.
Big Dreams is is in my company in Turkey. I have office in Abuja. We now house Abuja. This is my company. Big Step is just a new company. Which the first thing I did was to build an event app where I could sell tickets for people who want to go to events.
Wow.
I built the app not just to make sure the app is just there. I wanted to use an artist who is on board to actually promote it, be the first person to actually use on that app. All this ticket was sold on the app, my app, bro.
Wow.
At the end of the day, your own personal brother will want to destroy your reputation in the country that you are trying to settle down. Nigeria economy is not good. We're trying to actually go to other country, not because we want to do fraud. I don't do fraud, bro.
Okay, so what do you think is the way forward now?
We are filing damages for him. You have to pay damages. You have to perform free for the country before he leaves. You have to pay damages of everything destroyed. No problem. Then perform free for the country, then leave. The commissioner who came to remove him from the hotel. The room was very close to my room. Even this morning I saw him. I said, Kizz, what you have done to this country is bad. It showed that they had a minister of youth and sports. I mean, it showed I had a minister of youth and sport last night.
Wow. Even
the government was even telling me after this show they want to host Kizz from tomorrow till like 3 days, because from here he's going to Rwanda. They want to host him. So look at how he messed up himself. Sure.
Talent is not enough. Talent and support.
Bro, it's not enough, man. It's not enough, man. It's not enough. Government wanted to fly him to 3 states here: Arusha, Zanzibar, and lodge him for 3 days just because of that song, because they love him. They will take him around the tourist site. I told him, the brother said no problem, we'll do it. But you damage everything with just the pride, with those pride and for no reasons.
Wow. My dear brother, I don't want to take sides, so I always say
you don't need to take sides. Just find out from Polo. I have all the contract, I have everything. I have all the payments.
Yeah, please, let's tag Polo. Polo needs to be here to defend his artist. It makes sense to hear from Polo. Okay.
If you can come in, Polo is one of the best person I've ever worked. He's so humble, right?
Oh, Polo was
so humble.
My friend.
I can call Polo at night. Even midnight. Polo does not miss my call since we'll be doing this transaction. He's been very. He'll call me, man. Steve, I love what you are doing. Don't worry. Kizz super. I tried everything. There was a flight delay. We have to call my partner that we are doing it together. Have to call a captain in Kenya to make sure if you don't fly Chris Daniel right now, is a big problem. They have to, the flight that was supposed to be 11, they have to fly by 8. I told him, the person I'm partnering with is a very influential person in this town. Don't do this thing with Kizz. This person, he can. I told him, right? Because I'm a new company, I couldn't do it alone. I have to partner with somebody.
It's not easy to do something like that alone. It's not easy.
I have to partner with somebody. You know.
To our own Nigerian brother.
I cried all night. I said, please, you tell me, Steve, do you want me to? Bro, you are looking good. You are wearing a very fine t-shirt and a gold on your neck. What you just need is a jacket and a glass. You are okay.
Even if you was so
my brother, he was talking of his brand, his branding, that people will not see that he's not wearing different. I say, bro, think about people's emotion. 3,000 capacity, bro. Think of people's emotion. 3,000 people are here. The minister is there. The biggest people in this country are there on this show because it's a premium show.
Wow.
The biggest table on that show was $10,000, bro. $5,000 table was more than 10. Talking of $2,500 table was even, you know, how can I refund those people?
Wow.
And those people will already give them drink, complimentary drink on their table. Mattel was there to give us all the drinks that we want. And after the show, we deposited most like 50%. After the show, we paid the other 50%. And those drinks and everything was destroyed. Money being stolen from the shows.
Wow. They had come without like 2 pounds. He's not fine boy now. Take off.
If not singlet, artists they push it for stage, Abby.
Yeah.
This guy just have his own. Village people now they do, brother. Now village people.
I'm so sorry to hear all this. Okay, I pray he's gonna learn from you. He has done this to a lot of promoters that I know.
Bro, first he came, he said the suit I gave him is not good. I have to change the room immediately. I changed the rooms. He said the rooms is too small. The parlor is too small. I have to give him a presidential suit. Cost almost $400 per night.
Wow.
I don't even know what I'm facing right now.
I'm so sorry, brother. I'm so
how
sorry.
How will a country that I'm new trust me again if this can happen for the first event?
I feel like
I think my reputation is at stake now, bro. I mean, Nigeria, you know, Nigerian name is already in stereotype. What we are trying to do is try to build something differently. I have very good respect in this country because I've been coming here since 2018, from Turkey here and going back there. You know, nobody have ever do anything to me. But why are you coming here after paying you big money? You are going to destroy my reputation.
Wow. So let's hope we hear from his side. If this is true.
He has nothing, bro. No problem. That boy has nothing to say, man. He was only begging that we should do the show this night. He was only begging that, bro, let's do the show on Monday night. Tomorrow is work day. Nobody will show up. Damn.
Wow.
This is my friend. Yeah? This is my friend, another Nigeria, right? He worked with the UN. He was there. Embassy people are here. Eh?
He was paying the whole money. Listen, you can't go anywhere. You're writing a fucking statement. Embassy people, I don't care. He's writing his statement at the moment.
The embassy people can wait.
They can wait.
I have my diploma. Diploma. My friend is my friend at the embassy. You don't have anything to intimidate. Nobody has anything to do.
Listen, you paid the whole.
Yes, I paid.
I think I would advise you do another show that you would get some promoters and
what we need to do. What we need to do is if we get the artist. We can just, to make these people happy, the damages, we just have to get an artist to do a free show for this country. Because that is the only way I can build my reputation. No, it's, bro, this country, the way they reason is different from what we reason. The stereotype of a Nigeria is already there.
No.
Wow. Wow.
Guy has pride. Oh, man. Smelling disgusting. He was there. I was sitting here. He was sitting there, face to face. I told him 3 times. I knelt down for him, bro. I'm just trying to make a living out of the struggle we have in Nigeria. That's why I'm doing this here. Help me, just help me. He said, Steve, do you want me to perform with this polo and this only one gold? I said, what is gold? I don't even wear. This is what I just wear on my neck. Can't I buy gold? If I can book it for $60,000, I can buy a big gold as well. You know.
Right.
And that's most of those money were put together by, like, I'm say the money they grant, bro. So we just try struggle, make we make better life.
About make you struggle, make you struggle. You are doing us proud abroad. If what you're saying is true, you are doing us proud abroad. And you're also helping us sell our musicians abroad. If what you are saying is true. It's what
sad.
You are saying is not life.
It is very, very sad.
It is not life.
I mean, the way we love this guy, but his attitude is just messy. I'm telling you. Well, we should wait and hear from him. But
absolutely,
me,
I agree.
I have
100%.
So I'm not.
We lost this gentleman right here. Please, if you're watching on Facebook, please buy stars. Just under the video, you can see where to buy stars. Support our channel so we can be bringing you breaking news like this. And it's not easy. Support our channel. You are not hearing this anywhere else.
It's very sad, man. It's very sad. And I just pray, it's going to end from this.
For legal reasons, as a platform, I have to show that I'm non-partisan. I have to show that sides. What I'm doing is bringing both sides of the story to you. It's like what I did with Victor Osimhen. His family spoke, his brother-in-law spoke. At the end of the day, people were able to have a balanced narrative, which is exactly what I strive to be able to get. The promoter, Solomon Buchi, is saying the promoter sounds broken. Absolutely.
They said Polo is there. Polo is there.
Polo is here. Polo, please, if you are here, let me invite you live. Polo, if you are here, let me invite you live, my brother. At least tell us Kizz Daniel's side of the story, as Kizz Daniel's is under your management. I always, as much as possible, try to hear both sides of the story. I've sent Polo a request. I do hope he joins. Like I said, Polo has been my friend for 20 years. And we're neighbors together. We used to stay, his house was like this, my house was like this. So, Polo, please, it will be nice if you can join us and share your side of the perspective. Somebody said this Daddy Freeze is irritating. Since I'm irritating you, let me just rapture you from this live so you don't need to be irritated by me. So your irritation stops now. I can no longer irritate you. I've raptured you away. If you're watching once again on YouTube, on Facebook, do buy stars. Just right under the video, you can see where to buy stars. Polo is unable to join. I'm going to try to send him a request again. Paulo. Polo, okay, sent him a request again. Polo, try to join us and tell us your side of the story, please. And this is not, even me, it's not the first time I'm hearing this about Kizz Daniels. This is the first time I'm hearing this. So even Kizz himself has a lot of work to do, especially with regards to his reputation, because you cannot continue doing this to people if what they're saying is true. And one thing is, this person talk, this person talk, this person. It's always you. You don't hear this about Wiz. You don't hear this about Davido. You don't even hear this about Bonner.
As for Davido, it almost happened regards Davido, but he had to change his team.
I'm inviting you out,
and they became good.
Okay, Mohammed Alpha has joined us. Real Mo Mustafa, how are you, my brother?
I'm fine, thank you, Daddy Freeze. How are you doing? I hope you're good.
Very well, thank you. So, what has been your experience so far?
Freeze, let's be very, very honest. I'll tell you this thing is being blown over the top. I've seen news and cases where they complain about Kizz and all that. Let me tell you, as a promoter in diaspora, not in Nigeria, in diaspora, we have these things with artists. I've worked with a lot of artists, and I've worked with Kizz. You see, there must be a reason Kizz is not a crazy guy. You understand? I know Kizz. I've worked with Kizz. You understand what I'm saying? He's not a crazy guy. There must be something that triggered what he did. And one guy was saying, I don't know if he was a promoter. With all respect to him, it's not easy to be a promoter. It's a very difficult task. Freeze. I've done shows where artists miss flights. You know, remember, I used to be in Asia. Asia is not like Tanzania, or you are talking about a whole day of travel. You see, why call police no matter what happened? A promoter, no matter what happened, that's the code. I'm telling you, please. I am pained. I'm not in Nigeria, but I'm pained because that is a Nigerian artist. If anything happens to that guy, do you think that the promoter is going to go scot-free? No matter what happens. I heard the other promoter saying that, oh, Kizz was complaining he cannot wear. There is a contract. In that contract, there's what they call
a rider.
Sorry? Yes, there's a rider. There's a rider, there's hospitality rider, and all those riders, the artists will definitely clothes, hotel, whatever it is, it must be stipulated. It's clean and clean. You don't expect an artist to fly and come and wear what he wants to perform. Can you do that to a Kanye West? Can you do that to a Rihanna? Let's be realistic. I'm not supporting Kizz, and I mean, not respecting the promoter. You understand? Because I am a promoter, I've worked with artists. Let me tell you something. I'll just give you a little example. Okay, there's an American big artist. They are rockstar. They are called 9 Inch Nail. I worked with them in Singapore. All right, in 2009. These guys, even in their rider, they did not specify that a particular equipment that they use, you know, for their performance has to be rammed on the stage on the day of the performance. This is in Singapore, international. These are American artists, big names. They refused to come on stage to perform because they said that equipment must be rammed onto the stage. We said, look, you know what? You guys didn't tell us this. We can get people to lift it and put it on the stage. Please, they said no. It has to be rammed to the stage. So that night we had to look for carpenters. Look for people to come and build a ramp for them to ramp something that we can easily carry and put on the stage. So sometimes, I'm not saying that Kizz is correct, but the way we handle this as a promoter, believe me, Kizz is not crazy. I've done challenges. I've seen challenges where artists will be paid full payment. Full payment, not partially payment. They will now miss their flights. I had this experience with a particular big artist in Nigeria. I had to postpone the show. So if Kizz requires, I'll say that, okay, you know what, I can't perform today, let's move the show. What the promoter has to, that's what you're a promoter. You should be able, you know, to withstand challenges, to be ready for anything when it comes to music promotion. We had the same thing with Lady Gaga. Far back, I'm giving you facts and figures. Far back in 2007, Lady Gaga was to perform in Singapore for a show. And they had an issue in Australia. They had to change they had to move that event. Events are moved. You understand? Events are moved. Yes, I know that a lot of things have transpired. I'm not there. But judging on what the guy just said, listen, my friend, I know you're eager to reply me. What I just heard and what I'm seeing, I'm just judging by what the guy is saying. yes, I'm not saying that Kizz Daniel is 100% correct, but what I'm saying is that there must be reason. I know this artist, what they think in their mind is totally different from what we think as promoters. So what you don't expect from the artist, expect it will happen. The most important thing is for you to have a successful show. That's the most important thing. Save your face, save the fans. People have paid money to come and watch this artist. So what you have to do is do what they call damage control.
Now,
yeah.
Musti, you were speaking about that thing that they used to ram the stage in Singapore. And
yes,
guys quickly got carpenters and started building that equipment.
Yes.
Which is your effort to meet the artist halfway so that the artist might be able to perform their show the way they wanted to. Now, the guy on the live a few minutes ago, who, according to him, was the organizer of the event, said they brought Kizz, they went to open designer boutiques and said, you know what, let's find clothes for you that he used. How do you address that? If you're watching on Facebook, support the channel by buying stars. Click on the video. Under the video, you can see how you can buy stars. Buy stars now. Back to you, Musti. How do you have that?
I want just a second. I wanted to say something so that I can give a holistic answer. Please go ahead.
Add more to that question. Quite all right. Events could be moved, right? But not when people have been seated waiting for this artist. How do you fix that at that time, at that moment?
Okay, can I address you now to that question?
Okay,
Let me take your first question, please. You said the promoters went to open up a boutique. That's the side of their story. They went to open up a boutique for him to choose the clothes and he refused. Correct? The first,
according to them.
According to them. So the first thing we ask, I'm going to go to your point, the second point, my brother. The first thing we should ask, did the promoter, which I know that Kizz Daniel is under Polo, and Polo is an OG in this game. Ask him, did you ask him, was there a technical rider and hospitality rider? First question. And when was Kizz Daniel supposed to arrive for the event? Second question. You understand? Which I didn't hear them say anything about that. You know, maybe my ear is blocked. But I didn't hear them say anything about that. So if they have a technical rider or hospitality rider, which is obviously what he wants, hospitality rider is what hotel, where they want to stay close and all that. That's hospitality rider. Was there a hospitality rider first? And what did Kizz Daniel demand? You cannot tell a Kizz Daniel, for example, because he's an artist, right? They have a way they want to appear to their fans and perform. Each artist has his own different way of doing things. We see that Lady Gaga, sometimes she comes from crazy things that you never even expect. You understand what I'm saying? You see somebody who does come with only t-shirt, those rockstars will come with only singlet. Each artist has his preference. So, first thing, did they discuss about his preference? That's question number one. Number two, when was he supposed to arrive for that event? I'm just saying that I'm not, first of all, I'm not backing Kizz Daniel. I'm talking as a promoter, how to do damage control. Now, if there's a hospitality rider, okay, and kids, they meet to that hospitality rider, even at the time they are not supposed to say, okay, they went to open the boutique. Okay, you wanted a jacket now. We don't bring jacket for you. It might be you wanted a Gucci. We don't have Gucci. All we have is a Lacoste. A jacket is a jacket. You get my point? Then that's a different case. Okay? So this, I think, that sometimes triggers this artist. And these artists, they're in their mind. You should understand the way artists think. In their mind, once there's something they want and they don't get it, it triggers them. It gives them one kind. I don't understand. I don't know whether or Juju have been on one thing.
That is a silly ego, man. He's got
pride. I mean, no, it's not only Nigerian artists. It's not only Nigerian artists. It happens worldwide. I'm telling you. It's worldwide. It's with artists. It's a disease. With artists, it's a disease. Coming back to your own second question, if everybody is seated, okay, I want to give you an example of me, what I've done. I was working with another promoter that brought Flavor. Lebalia, he was able to perform in Malaysia at that time. And Flavor had some issues. Okay, he was supposed to be on the flight. And maybe there was technical issues, not his fault. People already bought tickets. Venue was up. People spent tens of thousands of dollars setting up that stadium. He didn't show up. So what did they do? They made a party out of it. They created another party. You understand? And moved the event to the following week. So as a promoter, you should be ready to expect anything. Being a promoter is not something you just wake up one morning and say, I'm a promoter. My brother, let me tell you something. I did Chocolate Life. If they are watching, they know, I know them very well. Chocolate Life in the whole Chocolate City. The whole Chocolate City. They were coming to, what do you call it? Sorry, not Chocolate City, EME. Banky W, there was Banky, Whiskey, you know, the other guy, what's his name again? The third guy. They were coming to Malaysia. First thing first, the date that was set for the event was 2 days. So as a promoter, I bring in the artist 2 days before. That means if they are performing on Saturday, they arrive on Friday. So they have ample time to do whatever they have to do. There's any little glitch here and there, we can fix it before that event, because they don't get excuse. Because the more you keep them in that country, the more they are losing money. That's how they think. Every day for them, that's why you see they charge you a lot of money, because they'll think, if I'm in Lagos, I'm going to fly and arrive this day, then finish, then the next day, then I fly. They'll calculate all those things. For them, it's money. So you, as a promoter, you should understand that artists will come, boom, bam, bam, and go. You understand? So now,
according to the guy, Kizz Daniel was in town already.
So he arrived, that they brought him, they're the one that brought him, or he came for other events.
I don't know about when I came for other.
No,
but
he said the flight supposed to be.
Okay.
And he said the flight supposed to be
with us. We have somebody with us. Guys, if you're watching on Facebook, support the channel. Buy stars. Right under the video, you see the link to buy stars. Buy stars. Yes, sir. We have somebody else just joining us now. Let's quickly hear him. How are you doing?
I'm fine. Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Go ahead. What is your take?
My take, I'm just trying to reply to what the promoter said, the young man that came in, that is at the station with them. He said something that the Kizz Daniel flight is supposed to be around 11. So they need to call someone. To make sure Kizz Daniel arrives before the time. So with that statement, he's trying to make that you have tried to check all options to change the time of the event, which does not work. That's why he makes sure he find another alternative. Kizz Daniel must be there. And you that I said he just started. So you are an OG in the game already. So you can't compare the way you handle your own promotion show with the way he's going to handle his own.
I agree with you. I agree. So you need to... I totally agree. What I'm saying is, let me tell you something. What I'm saying is, and we have to take this for other young promoters coming up. Once you live in another country and you are flying your promoter, your artist from Nigeria to that country, the well-being of that artist is your responsibility. No matter what happens, let me tell you something. I've had this with Timaya. Timaya is my brother. You understand? I've had this with Timaya. You understand? And I fixed the issue, even though I lost a lot of money. And that has kept me with Timaya. We're friends till today. You understand what I'm saying? He knew I lost a lot of money because of that. Imagine, I'm bringing an artist from Nigeria to Asia, not to next door neighbor Ghana. Asia, you know how much is business class. You know how much is logistics. But what I'm trying to say as a promoter, never allow your artist, never in any history, that you reach point to say that they arrest them. That they arrest your artist. Police of that country, they arrest them. My brother, it's damaging to reputation as a promoter. You might look right, you might look everything is okay, but my brother, going forward, if you want to take this as a business, Freeze is there. Freeze will tell you. I was doing a show in 2013 and lost over $1.something million. Axing is there. He was part of that show. You understand? I almost went crazy in South Africa, but I didn't cause any damage to anybody, to any of the artists or anything. The company that made me failed because of this. I'm telling you, this is, we're not talking about just bringing a show. I spent money building stage. You understand? So the first thing first, artists always, they're like babies. They're like small children. You have to pamper them. The goal for you is for you to achieve a wonderful show. You can't fight with artists. Then they fight them, and they tell you, as a promoter.
I have a statement from Big Step Consultancy, sent by the gentleman who was on my live earlier on, the same man who said he was with Kizz Daniels at the station. He said, Big Step Consultancy wishes to apologize to the public for what happened at the Summer Amplified concert slated for Sunday, August 7th, 2022, where the headline artist Kizz Daniels in Brazil was fully paid, failed to perform as planned. We sincerely apologize for the inconvenience this cost our customers who trusted us and supported our event partnered with Straight Up Vibes. We would like to assure the entire public and fans who paid and showed for the concert that they're doing all we can to ensure the appropriate measures are being taken to make sure that everyone involved is held accountable and our customers and fans are taken care of, as we kindly request your patience as we deal with this. Any inconvenience caused is sincerely regretted, and we assure you that Big Step will continuously strive to deliver great event experiences in the future to all our customers. More details will be shared. Thank you for understanding and your tremendous support. We shall communicate future steps as soon as we can. Marilyn Mutendera, Operations Manager. So I want to ask why you would say that you should not arrest an artist if there's a breach of contract. Is an artist bigger than the law? If the law says do this, oh yes, I understand the sentiments of the rider that you clearly explained, but is now what the gentleman said was the airline lost Kizz Daniels' bag. I know how frustrating it is to lose a bag, and I always advise people, anything you consider valuable, wear it on your body or carry it in your hand luggage.
Hand luggage, yeah.
Never check it in. As a matter of fact, as they see me, I hate luggage. If I cannot, and that's why I don't, if I'm coming to Nigeria and you know, I will dodge you because you tell me to carry one bag, not carry. So,
but please, what you just said, sorry to go, okay.
Sorry, Musti. I just want to be fair here.
Mm.
Why something as valuable as a chain will be checked in. I will never check in. I'm wearing a $50,000, $70,000 watch. I will not check it in. If I can't wear it around my hand, I will hang it around my neck. What is it doing? And I now cannot even carry it in my hand luggage. I'm now carrying it in my main luggage. I will not, I don't see, I don't, okay, let me not, I'm not going to judge Kizz because I need to be fair, but I don't, it defies my logic. And I don't know if you guys here understand that.
Yes, sir.
Now, certainly, it's not the promoter's fault that you lost your luggage. Why don't you sue the airline? Take it up as an issue with the airline. Let me tell you, if Kizz Daniels climbs that stage and says, this airline is useless, they lost my luggage, they will beg him for 1 year.
I swear. Ah, yes.
Okay, can I
tell you something? And climb the stage. If not me be Kizz Daniels, here's my opinion. What I will do, I'll just wear a Jaga Jaga shirt and say the reason why I don't have shirt is because so and so airline lost my baggage. I tell you the truth, they will lose 50% of their customers that night. Now,
before he talks, I want to run. Maybe you can bring in DJ Ike. I have to run.
DJ Ike.
All right, brother,
all right, I'm going to bring in DJ Ike right away. Thank you so much for this. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for sharing your experience. And those of you on Facebook who are buying stars, please keep buying the stars to support the channel. DJ Ike, if you're here, please let me bring you on. DJ Ike, if you are here, please let me bring you on. So, an artist is powerful. The promoter is not the one who frustrated you. It's the airline. Why are you? The airline is right now. The airline is somewhere minding their business. So this thing no splash reach them. Stray bullet never even meet them.
We never even know the airline name.
Go. Do you know that if an airline will pay you $50,000 just to come and do damage control and say they've sorted you out? You know how much they would, if Kizz Daniel say he lost his baggage. Me, they don't burn me well to enter the airline. That means if Kizz Daniel feel lose my baggage, that means if I carry Pikin, I feel lost the Pikin inside the airline. So we just to explain that, okay, this is what the promoter is saying. What is your side of the story? Did they try to, you see, in media, we have what you call make good. You understand? Everything, okay, I missed your show because of this, and this. But you know what? I'll come and do another show for you on Tuesday, and when I'm coming, I'll bring Olamide. So that way, they say, okay, you know what? He's even coming with Olamide for free. No. You see, what are you going to also, to your fans, artists need to understand, in as much as I abuse people in my life, I am not for my fans. There are 2,000 plus watching on Facebook, 2,000 plus watching on Instagram. It just dropped to 1917, 280 on TikTok Live, and 600 on YouTube. We are talking of a total of about 6,000 people watching me live. I cannot let them down. If me, I can gather 6,000 people here, imagine how many people Kizz Daniels will gather. These people make me, the people that buy me stars on Facebook, they help promote my channel. The people that watch are the people that help my channel grow. I have to be respectful to them. If I tell them I'm coming at a certain time and I don't come, I owe them an apology. For every cancellation, I owe them an apology. And I believe, now they've not paid me, all they are doing is they are using their data. Imagine they paid me to come on this live and I now come late or I don't come at all. I have to apologize. I have to make good, in my humble opinion. I've also been in the media for 21 years and I know what it is like to have plans to go out on Saturday or a Sunday, and then the plans are ruined. So some guy wanted to propose to his girlfriend at that event, he can't propose again, and he bought tickets. You understand? So the losses are more than just what Kizz Daniels would roll and say, okay, this is what happened. It's a lot. Martel, this was a sponsor. What happens to those? Okay, now you said you are going to bring Kizz Daniels. Martel came with drinks. You did not bring Kizz Daniels. Do you think Martel will answer you next time?
I don't.
Now, all these sponsors are very useful because they save you the money you will spend on buying drinks. And Martel will come with a certain amount of drinks. So while people are vibing to Kizz Daniels' wonderful music, I must reiterate this. Kizz Daniels is one of Africa's, not Nigeria, one of Africa's most talented sons. You cannot be at a Kizz Daniels concert and not vibe. You will definitely vibe. I have Kizz Daniels songs on my all-time favorite playlist and on my current favorite playlist. There is no way you will be listening to Kizz Daniels with a drink in your hand and you will vibe. So those Martel people also wanted to sell their drinks. Security has been paying. So many people make their business around these shows. So it is not just I couldn't find my chain and I couldn't show up. The rider was incomplete. What are you okay? What you owe why don't you do the show unless it's like they did not do anything to help? They were just being idiots. As long as they didn't do the show, then sue them for not giving you a rider.
Okay, sorry, please. Sorry to cut you short.
For being a bad.
Please, sorry to cut you short. See, first thing first, I'm not coming here to say I'm defending Kizz Daniel. I'm coming here as a promoter that understands the hazards of this business. Okay, Kizz Daniel. Let me ask you guys one question: is Kizz Daniel a madman? First of all, for him to leave where he is, enter plane, what if he crash, begin come Tanzania, if he doesn't want to perform in that show? That's one question we should ask ourselves. It's not crazy now to say, make I don't enter plane so I go there, go scatter the show and go perform. We have to look at both sides of the coin. You understand? I'm giving you the hazard, and the only thing I can take into consideration. Now, we've not heard about Kizz Daniel's real side of the story. We're only hearing one side of the story. You understand? I can just take exception that this guy is a young promoter, is not well experienced to handle unforeseen that incident that will happen. You know, because people to get experience. You understand? I know that Kizz Daniel is not mad, first of all, to fly, to come. But Lord, who is his management? As I heard that he's dead too. So you think it is a madman to also fly with his artist just to not come and perform to destroy that show?
All right, we have another gentleman who just joined us. Let's also hear from his side. You have made a lot of sense, Musti, and we're here to have an open discussion. So there's another gentleman here. Please, sir, can we see you? The gentleman on the far right.
Like he just stepped out.
Hello, Daddy Fresh.
Yes, sir. So please,
this is what I want to say, right? If eventually what that guy said is true, right? Who made Kizz Daniel? God made him to be an artist, to be who he is today. Then the fans, made him to be where he is today.
Absolutely.
Regardless of anything, the fans should matter, more to you. Regardless of anything, your clothes, your chain you want to put on, just value what the fans are going to benefit from you, because they enjoy your music. If they don't play your music, are you going to be where you are today? No. Wherever I'm going to, I play Kizz Daniel's songs. So the fans should matter, more to you, regardless of anything. That's why I just want to contribute to what is going on.
My brother, I agree with you. I agree with you that the fans matters. You're 100% correct. The fans, without the fans, there's no artist. Without the promoters, there are no artists. Without OAPs, there are no artists. It's a combination of a whole, a long song to make an artist. So if you you sing past Angel. If you don't have all these components, you're not going to go anywhere. I totally understand with you. But sometimes, honestly, let's take one step backwards. This artist in question is a human being. Human beings can make error. He might have taken a decision that is not the right decision. You understand what I'm saying? Listen to me. I'm always very fair. I can come and defend. I have 101 ways to defend Kizz Daniel with all these things that is there. I have 100 as a promoter that understand this game. But I'm saying that whatever they have done, the promoter should be able to do what they call damage control and not to arrest him. That is my own problem. You understand?
Okay, I'm not in support of the arrest though. I remember when Kizz Daniel needed to come to the US, right? When mistakes are being made more than 2 times, right? It's not more a mistake.
Exactly.
It's a deliberate act.
I agree with you.
Look at what happened in the US. Friends were waiting for you. One of my friends.
This is the event venue. I'm just getting these videos. Look at the event venue. You can see Martel in the background. This is the event venue. And it is reported that the fans trashed the venue when they didn't see Kizz Daniels. So I'm going to show you more pictures as I'm getting them. You can see the Martel in the background here.
This same thing was supposed to happen in the US.
And you guys,
when the fans waited for this same Kizz Daniel and it came late, they were all shouting, refund our money, refund our money, refund our money. This same thing happened again in the US. Why would you do that to fans? These are the people that listen to your song, that people that actually make you who you are today.
I agree with you. As someone in this game, in this business, right? I've seen a venue where an artist didn't show up. It happened to me. I had the biggest nightclub, the biggest space at that time in Malaysia. Cutlass, all these AK, all these boys they call confra. Now Cutlass, they taste spilled blood. I've seen these things happen. So what I'm saying is, as a Nigerian promoter, all these Mattel, all these companies they are promoting, you understand? They know they have hazards. It's not starting on Kizz Daniel's head. It will not finish on Kizz Daniel's head. This hazard has been happening even in the people that taught us entertainment in America, in Europe, from football to music to so many. We know all these things. You understand? What I'm saying is that if I were the promoter, what I would do, if I were the promoter, this is what I'm going to handle. First of all, there were guests. People came and bought tickets, right?
Yeah.
And they've not. What I would do as a promoter, I will come out and make a proposal to the audience. It happened to me. I'm telling you what I did in Malaysia. All that I do for Tanzania, no crazy boys in Malay those days. If anybody know about Malay boys, they crazy. You understand what I'm saying? You appeal and says, look, they will have a technical issue, yada, 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 your money will be refunded back or whatever. There's a way you can appease these people. You understand? And you now sort this problem amicably with the artist. You understand, Freeze? Then have, if you have to. My whole point about this, first of all, I know Kizz did not go to Tanzania to mess up this guy's show. I know that for fact. You understand? Because he wouldn't even fly to go there. Number two, Kizz Daniel, there must be something. Please, there must be something. And going forward in the next few days or few hours, we will hear your side of the story. You understand what I'm saying? There is something that nobody is telling us yet. You understand? So my whole thing is, don't get police involved. I'm not saying don't get police. There's a way to handle it. We've had disputes with the artist, and we handle it.
Somebody's event was spoiled. They scattered the event. Who are you going to hold?
But Kizz Daniel is the one that scattered the venue now. Was this Kizz Daniel that scattered the venue? You saw him now.
As a result,
guys, listen. Greetings.
Okay,
Greetings. Hi, how you guys doing? My name is Lentini. I'm here in Los Angeles. How you guys doing? Sir, I mean, I agree with you to a certain extent, but I disagree with you fully with not getting police involved and all that stuff. You have to understand. I'm only going to address two things. I've said so much about Kizz Daniel that I'm at this point, I'm embarrassed and just disgusted by the whole thing. So I'm not going to say too much on Kizz Daniel, but I want to just talk in general. Yes, you have to understand that most of these artists they've ended careers. Yeah. Promoters have lost homes, they've lost cars, they've lost family, they've lost all of that stuff. Especially promoters like us, that we don't get sponsors. It's our money that we use to bring the artist, and we want to promote our culture. We want to promote this artist. We do this. It's a business for us as well as a passion. Yeah. Now, when you invest $40,000, $50,000, $60,000 on a Nigerian artist, and he doesn't show up, and you're saying if he's close to me or it's in my city, and you're telling me not to arrest him, it doesn't make any sense, because who's going to pay me back? Because I have to pay the fans. Exactly. You understand what I'm saying? So you cannot say don't make enemies with artists. It's a business for many of us in the diaspora. We don't have the MTNs, we don't have the Glows, we don't have the Mattel sponsoring us. It's our money collectively. So when you lose money like that, who pays you back? So I just lose money because an artist wants to shine. I've done business with Kizz Daniel before. It was horrible. Many people know that. I'm not going to go into it. Secondly, I want to address Daddy Freeze. I totally agree with you about your brand and fans. So when a Nigerian artist say, oh, my fans, thanks to my fans, and they don't really mean it. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Because when you mess up as much as this, there's no apology, there's no regard to the fans, there's no respect for the fans and all of that stuff. So when they come out and say, oh, my fans did this, my fans did that, which Nigerian artist, I stand to be corrected, which Nigerian artist has messed up so much and they've come back to give that city a free show? Just like Daddy Freeze was saying, to say, I'm sorry, due to circumstances that are beyond me, right? I messed up, but I'm going to come back and do good. Yeah. Which Nigerian artist, maybe in the diaspora, I don't know if they do it in Nigeria and Africa, but in the diaspora, which Nigerian artist has done that in any city to say, I messed up, I'm sorry, I'm here, free show? None. They do not care about the fans. They do not care about the promoter, because once you book an artist, they act as if they're doing you a big favor. They act as if they're doing you a favor. Bro, I just paid you money to perform. You're working for me and my team. You're not doing me a favor. So you tell an artist, promote the show. You beg them to promote the show. I'm not going to perform.
I know.
You're the one performing. You beg an artist, post the flyer now, send us a video drop, post it on your page, post it here.
You know, I'm sorry to cut you short, I beg, because I need to run, but let me tell you something. You are 100% correct. You know, for promoters that don't get sponsors, And I am a living experience of that. I am one of the pioneers of African entertainment in Southeast Asia. I started in 2005. Okay, I brought most of these artists to Malaysia, and I went through a lot. I did that. I traveled. I went to South Africa. I spent 6 months. You know why I feel your pain? Okay, I and Freeze that is talking right here. I spent 6 months flying, promoting African music, Nigerian music, my own money. Nobody's giving me money. I was on I think Freeze had a show one time called Table of Men when it was in Cool FM, and we had a conversation about this. I came out and I trashed a lot of promoters and artists. But what I'm saying is this, bro. You and I we beg artists, we will give them money, we beg them. I beg, do a video, send them to me. There's a particular artist, very big in Nigeria, I don't want to call his name. I flew someone from Malaysia. He flew to Nigeria to go and record his drop. Flew to go and record a video drop for a show that he's performing, that I paid him. You understand what I'm saying? But because what I'm saying is this, and I don't want the viewers and audience to get me wrong. I'm saying as promoters in diaspora, if artists, I pay you artists for money for Nigeria, you know do my show. Billahi lazy, I can shoot you for Nigeria. I can shoot you in Nigeria. But you see, once you fly an artist, you take an artist. Because let me tell you something, see, one of our Nigerians are human beings, they're very funny. If not happen with the artist tomorrow because he not do your show well, they will come after you, the promoter. It's you they will come after. Believe me, I don't want people to talk. Being in the business to understand it. I've been in the business for 17 years. My brother, 17 years is no joke. I know the hazards. So you are right, so you're correct. You are very correct. My only thing is that whatever has happened in Tanzania, we're not there. We're just saying one side of the story and whatever it is. Try as much and resolve that dispute that it doesn't go to the authorities. That's what I'm saying. What about my mistake? With African, you know what? Let me say something. You know what? No. This that's African the point. Now. Somebody pushed you to my mistake. He said I'm fire.
No. That's the point. That's the point you are missing. The point you are missing, respectfully. The point you are missing is the show has already been messed up. Exactly. What are you resolving amicably? You're not listen. Wait.
Can I say something, sir?
Hold on.
Can I say something?
You, go
Mr.
ahead.
Mustafa. Mr. Mustafa, with the hat.
Yes, ma'am.
You keep telling us about your experience and how you've done it for 17 years. We're in 2022. Reputation speaks for itself. It is really sad that Kizz Daniel, this is what he's known for. Instead of the good music he plays, he should have been more worried about his fans. And a young man, a fellow man, knelt down and pleaded with him from what he said, obviously. Come on.
I like that, what you said.
Well, hold on. We should have human sympathy. I'm sorry, sir. I disagree with you in all totality. You come here and you tell us you're dropping names like Kanye West and Lady Gaga. Let me tell you, if they were not humble, they would not be where they are. You request
or professional. If they were not professional, they would not be where they are.
Yes, you request what you have earned, regardless of you doing promoting for 17 years. It seems that you are the kind of promoters that enable this behavior. Hence, Kizz Daniel keeps repeating it over
Madam, I respect your view. I respect your view. I respect your view. Please, please do not insult me. Please, please don't. Please don't.
I'm not insulting you.
No, you are saying that I'm the kind of promoter that. Please don't do that.
No,
we're having a discussion, and I'm saying to you.
Let's hear each other out. Let's be respectful.
Please don't disrespect me, please.
I'm not insulting you. I'm saying your utterances, you should read. You should, honestly, after this, go back and read the comments. Your utterances seems to be enabling this behavior from
I'm not.
Daniel,
you don't get it right. You know, I said to you.
But you said to treat them like babies.
I said
you someone whom you have paid money.
I agree with
Daniel
you.
has actually damaged other Nigerian artists by
No,
he hasn't.
He hasn't. Because let me tell you something.
The artist.
No, madam, let me tell you something. I'm not blaming the promoter. Listen to me when I'm saying something. I said I am telling you going forward, there are hazards in this business.
And I'm sure the promoter knew there was hazards in the business.
Can I finish this?
It took time
I'm trying to
open 3 boutiques. 3 designer boutiques to accommodate him.
That is what
that is ego,
madam,
and the Bible
that
says
is what
that
he said.
pride
Madam, that
comes
is
before
what
fall.
he said. Remember, I'm not supporting Kizz Daniel. I need to understand where I'm coming from. I'm not saying Kizz Daniel has done it is 100% correct. I'm not saying that. That's not what I'm saying. Understand where I'm coming from. I say, as a promoter, the experience that we've had with this artist, this same thing this gentleman is saying on the below freeze is exactly what happened to me. He's saying exactly what had happened to me. You understand? At that point, I would have taken those kind of decisions and say, you know what, I want to finish this artist. Because I know the
what you're saying,
consequences.
one second, Mr. Mustafa, one second. What you're saying is settling it amicably. I don't understand what that means.
Settle it amicably at this point?
Because the main point or the main reason why Kizz Daniel is in that city or in that country is for the show. Exactly. And once you haven't showed up for the show, that's the whole the promoter's reputation, the promoter's money, the brands that are a part of it, the people who took off time from work, who spent money, bought tables, and it's already been messed up. What is the why are we settling anything amicably?
Okay, can I ask you one thing?
There's no way to because
you people to the live.
Okay, can I just ask him something? One question before he goes. You're a promoter, yeah?
Me?
Yes, I am.
No, you are not. I'm talking about him. No, I know you're not.
Yes, I am.
You're a promoter, right?
Yes, I am.
You did Kizz Daniel. Yes. He messed up. Was it the only show you've done after that?
What's the question again? Sorry.
You said you actually did a show with Kizz Daniel and he messed you up, right?
Yes.
After that Kizz Daniel show, did you have any other shows after that?
Oh, I've done
that was
multiple.
The last one. Huh?
I've done multiple shows.
Now you just answered your question. You just answered the question you just answered me. You said to me that this would damage the reputation of the promoter.
Yes.
Yeah, wait,
yes.
Can I answer you? Can I answer you?
Will.
Wait, can I answer you, please? Please. With all due respect, sir. Maybe some other day I'll get your hand. Yeah. With all due respect, sir. Right. You said that would damage the promoter's reputation. But it didn't damage your reputation. You still went on. See, there are hazards in these things. There are hazards in this thing. We've lost.
What are you talking about?
What I'm saying is that
because I've done one bad business.
It does not damage your reputation. What happened is that you understand, it does not damage your reputation. What happened as a promoter, that's what I'm saying, that the excuse I have for the guy that happened to him, because he's new in the game, maybe he doesn't have that experience. You have a lot of experience. Even an artist, if you are bringing an artist tomorrow to America, you already know the hazards that can happen that might occur at any level. You know that already. You understand? So you are prepared for that. You understand? Can I finish, please? So please be open, have an open mind. This thing that you're saying has happened to us too. It has happened to me. So I'm not saying because one artist has messed me up, then my reputation is damaged. No, it's not. It's that you go forward from there and try to, please, in the near future, I'm just saying, everybody has his own opinion. I don't care what people are saying. I'm not here to protect Kizz Daniel or say what Kizz Daniel did is right. I'm only saying that as a promoter in diaspora, okay, when you bring your artist to that country, try and solve whatever matter you have to solve in a more, not getting the police, the authorities involved. You know why? It damages, according to you now, I'm using your word, it damages the reputation of the Nigerians. So it's going to be a ripple effect.
Sorry, somebody new here, and then there's a DJ. There's one DJ you guys were mentioning that you want me to bring. What's that DJ?
DJ EK.